I'm extremely disappointed because this is something that is so important to the residents in our county. I heard it loud and clear while I was meeting so many people before I was elected, and it was a big part of why I am in the seat that I'm in today.
After yesterday's St. Johns County Commission meeting, Liz Ryan got reaction from Ann Taylor and tells us why she's so disappointed.
What started off as Krista Joseph's 14-point tree protection initiative was whittled down to 3, and yesterday only 2 survived. Commissioner Clay Murphy tells us what he, Ann Taylor, and Krista Joseph voted for.
To move forward with the definition of what a specimen tree would be. It's a standardized definition, and also to increase the tree bank fines from $25 an inch to $100 an inch.
On the 3rd point, a reduction in clear cutting in planned unit developments, Murphy was a no vote, along with Sarah Arnold and Christian Whitehurst. The 2 voted against all 14 tree protection initiatives. Developers may continue to clear-cut 90% of land in PUDs. He is, however, willing to revisit the topic after he feels the county is on solid legal ground to do so.
I think it's only prudent that we take another look at that, come back and figure when some of these issues are worked out in the courts, and then we find a compromise without exposing us to legal liabilities.
Commissioners were put on warning the day before the meeting by a letter from attorney Ellen Avery Smith of Rogers Towers. The letter cites a new law, Senate Bill 180, as grounds for legal action against the county if they voted in favor of tree protections. I asked Avery Smith who the developers are that prompted her to write that letter. She wouldn't say. I asked Ann Taylor.
She didn't even say today.
Did that letter affect the vote?
I definitely think that had an impact. Absolutely.
She says she wasn't intimidated by the letter.
I appreciated today when people said, "Be not afraid," because that is in the Bible over and over. So I don't live my life in fear. You know what? My attitude is bring it on.
This local news is a service of your hometown Toyota dealer, Beaver Toyota in St. Augustine, conveniently located off I-95 at exit 311.
I'll tell you what, St. John's Golf Club keeps getting one hole-in-one after another in 2025.
St. Johns County Public Affairs Specialist Joey Pellegrino talking about the smashing success of the St. John's Golf Course.
Already, the golf club has had a banner year.
They've hosted 2 very successful events with outside golfing organizations that do local qualifiers. They had the drive, chip, and putt. And then just recently on the 21st, they had the local qualifier for the PGA Junior League. Lots of people showed up, lots of young golfers coming out and making their way up to the next rounds elsewhere in the country.
And the golf club is turning out some real superstars.
Our director of golf, Wes Tucker, and our assistant golf professional, Bea Mauricio, were both honored by the PGA of America, the North Florida section, and the Northern chapter. Bea Mauricio received the Assistant Golf Professional of the Year, and Wes got the Bill Strasbaugh Award.
And even the website keeps getting better.
Going forward, anyone who visits St. John's Golf Club online is going to have a much easier time making tee times, finding out about upcoming events, things of that nature, because just this month, the course launched its brand new website. St. Johns County's web development team was hard at work on that. We really like the new look, good how user-friendly the new website is, and Wes Tucker and Bea Mauricio are already looking forward to the 2026 Junior League team being recruited this fall.
That website is sjgc.com. For St. Augustine's Local Morning News, I'm Karen Johnson.
Come here legally. If you're here illegally, get the hell out.
Congressman John Rutherford talks immigration with Liz Ryan.
ICE is sweeping the country looking for illegal immigrants. Critics say that while they claim to only go after dangerous criminals, even those without criminal backgrounds are being caught up in the dragnet.
They are going after the worst first. You know, you go in there after a certain person, but you find this whole underground network of illegals working and child labor laws being violated. Many of these work sites, they're trading in slavery. They're fed, housed, and they're emaciated. A lot of these places, it's kind of what the Chinese are doing to the Uyghurs. When you look at the numbers, sure, there's going to be a lot more that are arrested that may not have a serious criminal background, but they're all criminal because they're here illegally.
Tomorrow, legislation that Congressman Rutherford has introduced that will affect ICE agents. For St. Augustine's Local Morning News, I'm Liz Ryan.
And now you're up to date with St. Augustine's Local Morning News. I'm Rich Carroll.